NBA 2K16.
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece. Yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
That's gay. Yes. Hey guys, we're in it now. Let's get it. First game back in New York. Oh, Taiwan and Detroit.
From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets.
Guys, you comment down below. Try to pick the Celtics.
A time-honored tradition. The NBA
or any other team. So comment that below.
Henry Sims is checked in for Lopez.
Even the Cavs.
Thomas Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Detroit also making some changes. Freak comes in for Johnson.
Come on,
and it's Caldwell Pope in for Jody Meeks. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Harris. And it's Freak in at the 3 spot. And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And Detroit was a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Sloan, guarded by Jackson.
Ooh, no, no.
6 to shoot.
It's Patrick. What?
And Detroit the other way now. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. They set the pick. Here's Kilpatrick.
No, he ain't going to make that. I played him.
107 left here in the first quarter. Here's Sims. They get it again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with
Come
you.
on,
they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Aaron Baines is checked in for Detroit. Sloan passes to Robinson. Here's Kilpatrick, covered by Morris. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Jesus.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Almost a freaking wide open mid-range. In the center.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Sloan hits them both. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Jackson.
Oh my God, Reggie.
Morris a screen.
Bro, Reggie. What are you doing, you bum?
Jackson dishes to Freak.
Gosh, now I have to take the
Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so,
like retard, you should have passed me about freaking 20 minutes ago.
Nets lead.
Oh damn, I felt kick him in the nuts.
Up to this point, a closely contested game. Going with the new group. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at small forward. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bullock in at the 2-guard spot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Sloan. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Here's Bullock.
Oh my,
grabs the
bruh. You can't even make that.
Has got his third rebound on the
God
night.
dang, he's trash.
Here's Sloan, and it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
They set the screen. 2 minutes. They double in with Freak. Clock at 6. Kilpatrick passes to Sloan. Here's Kilpatrick. A 3-ball. Sloan shot is off. Detroit leading by 3. Drummond a bit of a disappointing season last year. Not so much in play, but people wanted to see a bigger leap from him. Now his numbers are still pretty jaw-dropping. But I think he's got so much there to give.
He has a lot of potential, Kevin. And listen, I don't think his play was bad. He just had such huge expectations to live up to. I mean, player development is not a straight line, and it would have been very hard to have him take another huge leap forward. Sometimes you have that sophomore jinx. But I'm expecting a big year.
Guys, I want to buy the Evil instead. Because I was going to get PT, but I can't download.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Boy, you can get
now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Shot from the low block. The shot is good off the backboard. And now an 8-point Detroit lead.
You know, for Drummond last season, his numbers were relatively the same. The expectations placed on him were so hard for him to live up to. Maybe now those will be tempered a bit, and he'll play better.
Pass to Kilpatrick. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich.
No.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And another thought on Drummond, a lot more was expected of him last year, and he saw more attention. Even though his numbers were close to the same, I really felt his impact on the floor was not.
Jackson is checked in for Reggie Bullock. Nets trail by 8. Here's Sloan. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sims dishes to Sloan. There's a screen. Fades and shoots. And he gets it back.
No, not
on the clock.
Okay, right now we got 9-point lead.
The first
no, 8. No, yeah. Okay, 8-point lead going into halftime.
Go off when I enter the building.
And now the third quarter about to get going. A different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. Freaks checked in for Johnson. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jody Meeks. Donald Sloan out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Robinson. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Detroit leading by 7. Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops.
Okay, good. That's good.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water. But after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
No.
As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the 3rd best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
I will do a rap video.
They set the pick.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Out left to the wing. Another steal.
Oh, God.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Jackson. Over to the left wing.
Oh, yeah, as I was saying, 1,000 views, I'm going to make a rap video.
And Sloan kicks to Sims.
Ooh,
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a quick look at the numbers for Reggie Jackson. First in steals, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And as you said, I mean, he'll take your lunch from you. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at you. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Freak. Foul call.
Oh, come on.
That he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, the Pistons ended last
Come
season with a
on,
record of 32
man.
and 50. They played decently enough against the rest of the East and had 23 of their 32 wins against the Eastern Conference. Let's look at some numbers for Freak. He has 9 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reels, but those are important points nonetheless.
Detroit leading by 3. Jackson passes to Freak. And the shot falls short this time.
I think in that situation,
Oh,
it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Sims. Takes a shot at the elbow. Another one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Freak dishes to Morris. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Freak's got 11 points. 17 seconds left in the third quarter.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
And that one's good. Sims has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround. And
Jesus, if only my guy was 5 overall.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Robinson's checked in for Bogdanovich. Morris is checked in for Detroit. Freak comes in for Johnson.
Get that?
On the court for the Pistons. Freak in a small forward. Jackson is out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Drummond in at center. He drops the first one. That puts them up by 5.
Make him pay.
And he hits
Bam.
both free throws
Ooh,
here.
that's a
So now
perfect.
it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot.
Never mind.
Poor choice
Hot
there.
nose.
And again,
Oh my God,
second
he
free
can't
throw either. Missing both.
Why do we have to power forward? I'm 6'7". How can I play power forward?
The Nets on offense. They trail by 6.
No, not Andre.
Is
Not
it
Andre.
me or does
Reggie.
it just feel like he gets every
I'm about
rebound
to say,
that comes
Reggie's
up?
got it.
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Larkin kicks to Sims. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And so the Pistons take the win.
13 points, 30%, 1 rebound.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond. The fourth quarter was all him.
Well, guys,
it was like he couldn't miss.
We actually won
and
this
it was
one.
just one
and
basket
always,
after another.
Let's
get your opinion,
19
Shaq.
points, 18 rebounds.
I thought this performance he
guys,
needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him.
Don't forget to hit that like button and watch our other vids. See you.